This is Ylelmore, Season 2, Episode 6, Calham Manor. It's time.
What happened to your arm?
We're not talking about my arm, Rion.
But it looks like it hurts.
Keryth tripped during gym class.
Elas!
What? He was going to figure out anyway. Voran's making sure everyone knows.
Doesn't she have something better to do?
I think she's still mad about the detention thing.
She started it!
But your arm.
Yeah. I got down early after changing. I was running to see if I'd gotten any faster. Was I faster, Elas?
I wasn't really looking.
Right. Elas was being puce with Reuben in the corner. Anyway, I was running and then I tripped. And then you know that little cart thingy where they keep all the basketballs and stuff? I fell into that. And it rolled into the wall.
It was kind of funny, and Reuben saw the end.
Yeah. I should have landed better, but that needs a little more
Yeah.
Yeah.
That still doesn't.
I just tripped, Rion. I'm okay. I promise.
I didn't mean to.
What are you even talking about?
Nothing.
Anyway, I'm saying it's time.
Time for what?
We gotta go to Calham Manor.
What?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's cursed and you're cursed and maybe we can figure out what's going on.
Oh, right.
Did you forget about your curse?
I don't think about it all the time. I think about other things.
Like what?
Like, Voran's mad at Haryk, and they're not talking. But Haryk wants me to help them make up. And I asked Reuben for help, and she said I should leave them alone. But if I do that, what if I stop being friends? And Voran wants me to be the new Haryk.
What?
It's a lot to think about.
That seems like a lot of work.
It is. I don't want to be Haryk.
What's wrong with Haryk?
Have you met Haryk?
But Elas wouldn't really be Haryk.
You said his name too much. It's weird now. Haryk.
There's nothing wrong with him.
Haryk.
It's just he's always with Voran, and she wants. Like ever since they started fighting, she wants me to do the things that Haryk did, and I didn't even know he did all this stuff. Like he keeps like he meets her after every class, and they swap lunch pieces sometimes, but not all the time, and only Voran gets to choose.
Oh.
It's really bad. Can we do an episode about that?
To get our bullies back together.
Mama would say ditch him.
They're my friends.
Are they?
Oh, I have an idea.
About how to fix Voran and Haryk, or Calham Manor.
Both.
Both.
So, Mama says that Mom fell in love with her the first time because of, like, this thingy. When people get scared, sometimes they get confused because being scared is a lot like falling in love.
It isn't.
Well, it makes people sweaty and nervous, and it makes their heart pound and stuff.
It sounds like it's making them sick.
I've heard people say lovesick before.
Nah, it's not called lovesick.
I don't think
Anyway, it doesn't last forever, and we don't need them to fall in love. But love is just a different sort of like, right?
I don't get where you're going with this.
Wait for it! Since Haryk and Voran were already friends, maybe if we use the scare love thing, it might just be enough to get them to like each other again. And where is scarier than Calham Manor?
The school.
Yeah, but the schools separate them. We don't need them separated. We need them like, this.
I don't know. Calham Manor is,
It's the perfect plan, because we can get in there and make them think it's haunted and stuff. Or it'll actually be cursed, and we can see what happens.
You want to experiment on them.
While maybe helping them get back together.
Well, does that make this a good or a bad thing we're doing?
how are we even gonna get them to go to the manor?
Oh, I know.
Already.
Duh. I know Voran, and you know Haryk, right? I'll write her a letter, and you write him a letter, and tell him that he needs to go to Calham Manor. We'll get him on Friday after school.
I can't believe she actually showed up.
There was no way she wasn't going to come.
What did you even write?
Oh, just, I know your secret, and I'll tell everyone if you don't come to Calham Manor after school on Friday.
That's really sketchy. She definitely should have showed her mom. Or the police.
She won't, though. It's a really big secret.
Hi.
Is Haryk coming?
I think.
Did you also send a scary letter? Because I don't think that...
Yeah, no. I was there when Voran opened Keryth's letter. It really scared her. I think that the magazine letters were a lot.
Yeah, but I think it's a really, really big one. And she'll do anything to keep it.
Wait, what is it?
I can't tell you. It loses power the more people I tell. But to Voran, it's huge. What'd you tell Haryk?
That someone is threatening Voran, and he should come by and help her.
Will that work?
I don't know. He just got real quiet when I told him.
You just told him.
Yeah, because he was really trying to figure out how to fix things, and this is the first chance he's had in days.
Do you actually think she'll go inside?
Wait, just,
Did you do that?
I had time to set up a bunch of stuff. A lot of them are only half done. But I have ingredients in my pack. I didn't mean to slam the door open, though. It was supposed to creak.
Hello. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with?
Duh.
Keryth.
Shh.
I'm Voran, and my grandma is...
She really went in.
I keep saying it's a very big secret. She'll do anything.
Then why didn't we just use that to get her to make up Haryk in the first place?
Because then she wouldn't have come here.
This seems sort of mean.
It's supposed to be scary. Don't you have to be sort of mean to make someone scared?
Well...
Oh, she passed the window! Come on, we gotta go inside.
What about Haryk?
Not time for Haryk yet.
How are we going to get in?
I closed the door, didn't lock it. And not evil, Elas.
Wow, it's really...
It's like going back in time.
This isn't normal. Shouldn't it look like Elas' shed?
Maybe people come by to fix it up.
That didn't come up when I was reading about it. Or when I came in here yesterday. And none of this matches the pictures.
Did you light the chandelier?
No. Maybe this was a bad idea.
Maybe.
Well, I did think that maybe it was cursed, but I also thought we still had some time before it got weird about it.
We should get Voran out of here. Keryth.
Do we have to?
Keryth.
Fine. I know. Elas, you should probably leave.
It's locked.
Seriously.
Nope. That's definitely locked. Everyone just... yeah. Nope. That's curse locked.
What does that mean?
It means my magic didn't work. I tried to small magic it, and if my small magic didn't open it, it's because something else doesn't want it open.
The curse.
Or it's a super powerful spell. But that would have to be like grandma strong.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, Rion, if you turn into a wolf, do you think you could knock down the door?
I can't really, I don't do that anymore.
You're not shifting?
No.
Never?
I just, whenever it feels really close, I close my eyes and tell myself to feel something else and it goes away. It's like school. When something feels like too much, I tell myself it's not, and that I'm not really panicking, and then it's not, and I'm not, and everything is okay.
We are going to talk about that later.
Yeah.
No.
We are definitely going to talk about that later. But first, we need to solve this problem.
So what do I do? Hide?
You could say that you ran into us while you were here.
But what if the scare love thing means that Voran starts liking us instead of Haryk?
Gross.
It can't work that good. Ree!
I don't know.
I don't want to have to hang out with Voran.
Who's there?
No one.
What?
No.
Keryth,
Ew.
I should have known it was you.
I know. I'm sorry. Sending a letter was a mistake. I won't do it again. We have more important things to worry about, Voran.
Did you tell the little freak too?
No, I didn't tell them anything.
Them.
Alice.
I didn't.
We found them when we got in. They were worried about the letter I sent. They said it was too creepy. They were worried about you.
Worried.
Also, we're locked in here.
We're what? It's locked.
I just said that!
If anyone could screw up opening a door, it'd be you. No signal.
So, I think the curse came back early.
Curse?
The Calham
You called me here to curse me.
No, yeah. I didn't really think of it like that. I just kind of wanted to see what happened, but yes.
What did I even do to you?
Besides slap me.
You deserved it.
I did not! But more importantly, we're trapped in here.
Did you tell them?
No, Voran. I didn't tell them. I promise.
You really don't know.
That you're a jerk.
Elas.
No.
Okay, Elas. Come over here.
But
Now.
sure, maybe it'd be a good idea to not separate in the cursed house.
You guys tried to curse me.
I mean, sorta. But also, I felt bad.
Keryth.
Okay, no, I didn't feel bad, but I decided to do the right thing.
Rion made you. Leave it to a dog to have better morals than you.
Was this the right choice, Rion? Because you know that Voran has a whole coven of people who can uncurse her, right? It didn't have to be us.
We have to take responsibility.
So how do we get out?
I don't know.
Can't you just knock the door down, Mutt?
No. I'm not doing that anymore.
You know that taking your time doesn't make you any less of a freak. Your eyes are creepy.
I'm just saying, if curses are like medicine, like all medicine is kind of poison, right? What if we curse her just enough to make her an okay person?
I'm not the one bringing sacrifices to my weird dog cult.
Voran? How do you cleanse a curse?
That's what we have to do to get out of here.
Probably.
You were going to leave me here. Let me get cursed, and you don't even know how to undo it. I thought you were supposed to be the nice one.
Rion's the nice one.
He is!
Yeah, like, if you look at it, he's the nice one.
You.
I know.
You can get rid of the curse by disrupting the magic pool.
That's it.
We just have to disrupt it for a few minutes.
Okay, then how do I do that?
You just send a bunch of magic through it. If you send enough of it into a pool, the pool breaks apart for a little. Magic is like water.
Wait, that's something people actually say.
You thought it wasn't?
A lot of what you say about magic doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, I usually just nod and pretend to get it. Usually. Yeah, when my mom makes me hang out with them. Don't you have video games at your house or something?
Mom's games? I'm not supposed to touch those when she's not around.
Good. Play those. That way your weirdness will stop rubbing off on you. Stops.
How do we...
Yeah. Stops.
How do we disrupt the magic pool?
You just shove a bunch of non-cursed magic into it.
But all the magic around here is cursed. That's the point.
Not your magic.
Is this another small magic thing? I don't have small magic.
Everyone here knows what a freak you are.
So what are we gonna do?
For once, you're being like that might be useful. Because you need a lot of small magic to disrupt this pool.
How much?
Is there anyone else here? Did you guys see anyone come in before me? No.
Maybe they live here?
Or it's the curse.
Yeah. Do you know what kind of curse it is?
Grandma won't tell me.
Fadden!
What?
That and his Voran's grandma.
Yeah, it's a real mystery.
Shut up.
No. How do I find my pool? How do I... You know.
I don't know.
You don't know? Alright. Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe you can feel it out.
May I ask what it is you're doing here?
Is she talking to us?
Are you guests of Mr. Ylelmore?
Yes.
Who allowed you indoors and abandoned? Apologies, but Mr. Ylelmore isn't receiving any guests.
That's okay. We were just planning to leave anyway.
Please let us out! This way then. So, does this make her a ghost or a...
I don't know, but I don't want to think about it. Shut up. She's taking us outside.
It's locked. For you too? One moment. My keys are...
That was weird.
She looked really scared.
What are the chances she's actually looking for her keys?
We should hide.
Where even? I saw a closet earlier. There are too many of us to fit in a closet, idiot.
Then it's perfect. Voran, get in there.
That. You're not leaving me out here to die.
We don't know if you'll die.
Guys, we should move.
Children, I couldn't find the key.
What is up with her?
I don't know.
This way.
Under the table.
What was that?
Spider lady.
Oh, good. You saw that too. Did she see where we went?
What do you think we're doing?
Side's trying to kill us.
There's a lot of people in the kitchen for one guy's dinner.
Yeah, maybe he was throwing a party.
V, Alpha on C, something the fifth.
True.
That doesn't seem likely. Is that what I think it is?
You think it's blood? Because it's blood.
Good to know.
Can't pass out yet, Elas.
A lot of people here are not alive.
Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Rion, in. Deep breath out.
So
In.
you said that curses are magic trying to protect itself, right?
Yeah?
So
In.
maybe when you tried to send your magic through it, it thought you were attacking it.
Oh, are you okay, Elas?
Better.
So, anytime I try to get rid of the curse, it's gonna get mad.
Maybe.
This is not good.
What if you do it fast?
I don't know what I'm doing, Voran.
Do it anyway.
Will that mean that everyone here will, everything might attack at the same time?
Come out, wherever you are.
Do it now.
But then she'll definitely find us.
Now.
Fine, but I gotta focus and probably find the center of a pool. Naughty children must be punished.
Where would that even be?
I think I felt it that way.
In the basement.
Yep.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Sorry.
We have to go now.
Go, children, go. She's run. Get away. He says this way.
And you're just going to believe him.
Is there another choice?
Get away. You don't understand. I'm trying to protect you. In. So dark.
Incendio. Thanks, Voran. At least someone appreciates me.
I kinda wish the house would eat you.
Keryth.
Here, children.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no. I think it's this way.
Why are there so many things here?
I don't know, but I think some of the people up there are just ghosts.
And you wanted to make me one of them.
I really didn't think the curse was here. It wasn't here yesterday.
You could say sorry.
No. I mean, if you were here alone, I'd be sorry. But you're not.
I can't believe
I think it's here.
Okay, I'll protect you.
All right.
Is it over?
I think so. It looks different, at least.
Are those steps even safe?
Thanks, guys.
No problem.
It was a big problem.
Are you okay?
I can't stand up. This used to happen sometimes. I just need a minute.
Get on.
Are you?
Keryth, now.
Thank you, Rion.
I'm sorry.
For what? This whole thing was my dumb idea.
I should have turned into a wolf to help us. But I
Yeah,
could.
you should have.
Shut up, Voran. You shouldn't have had to. It's okay, Rion.
But I wanted to. And it didn't.
Let's go!
Go by yourself.
Now.
She's just scared to be away from us.
Elas, stop hanging out with freaks. They took better care of me than you did. What was that? They took better. Nothing. It was nothing.
I think the front door was this way.
Haryk, I heard that something might have... You have no idea how much I missed you. Really? Come on, let's get out of here. Elas, come on.
Go.
Okay.
What are the chances that she doesn't tell her mom about this?
We're definitely in big trouble.
Yeah, I thought so.
Are you okay?
Are you?
Yeah.
You should call Mama. She's gonna find out. Anyway.
Okay.
This is Keryth, and I'm here for Rion.
Hi.
And Elas.
Hi.
And we got super lucky.
Having a curse go that far out of control meant that some of the Coven witches weren't checking on Calham Manor right.
So in order to keep us from reporting this, we didn't get in trouble. And we don't have to pay for any school trips or herbs from the Coven. Ever.
Isn't that a bribe?
Yeah?
Definitely.
But also free school trips, and we got a new TV.
Your mom is really scary.
Mama?
She made the lady cry.
Yeah. Also, that curse didn't feel like Elas. But there was one, second of a second where something did.
Really?
It was when the scary spider lady was screaming that she just wanted to protect the ghost. That felt like you.
That's really scary.
Yeah, but now we know.
I don't think I wanted to.
That's it for this episode of Stories from Ylelmore. See you next time. Don't play in cursed houses, but if you do, sometimes there's bribes. Stories from Ylelmore is made by the It Me Podcast Production LLC. All voices are done by me. Transcription transcripts for the episode can be found in my link in the description or at itmepodcast.com, where you can also find coloring pages, bonus material, and other podcasts. Letters can be sent to storiesandylelmore@gmail.com. If you want to support our creator, rate, review, comment, or tell a friend about the show. If you're a grown-up and you want to offer more support, maybe you can think about donating to Ko-fi or Patreon, linked in the description. Our outro this season is I See by Kula from the Free Music Archive under a Creative Commons license.